It's Kenzie, Fry, and Russ doing our second episode of Tier 1 swimming YouTube videos while we're all locked in our houses. Everybody knows Kenzie. She's an unbelievably fast backstroker, and we're going to talk about backstroke today. We're going to show you a video of a girl that we work with, and then we're going to go to some other videos and show you some college final racing for the 100 backstroke. So, Kenzie's going to talk to you about who she is and why she's so awesome, and then we're going to talk about backstroke.
Hi, I'm Kenzie. I've been with Russ for a good couple of years. I'm a high school junior at Fleetwood. My main stroke is backstroke. Pretty much all I can swim.
She's a good breaststroker too.
Nah, that's not true. I can't do back. I can do back and fly.
But you can do backstroke really, really good, right? Don't you win the majority of your races?
Yeah.
You do.
It's not high school. I did really bad this year for high school, so.
Kenzie and one other backstroker that I work with at Tier 1 are my two backstroke go-to coaches. So the other one is unavailable today. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this race right here. And Kenzie's going to we're just going to go through the race and we're going to talk about what Kenzie sees that looks really good and what could use improvement and see how it goes. Ready? You're just going to have to tell me when to pause it. Let me turn it down. Okay. So we're watching her right here. Well, she's not getting her butt out of the water.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say.
Look, she's right on top of the line. Sorry.
Down low. Her arms! Like, both of them cross.
What's wrong with her arms?
You'll see it when she's going back. Her arms start to cross.
Oh, they're crossing over her shoulders?
Yeah. I at first didn't notice it, and then I paused and I realized where her arms were entering.
I see. And that's causing her to do a little wiggle with her hips, which gets her out of streamline.
And she's now circle swimming.
Now she's circle swimming. Oh, God. No, she's back in.
Is it just me, or does some of her turns she looks way too close to or maybe it's just how it's filmed, but...
What it is she doesn't trust her stroke count. You have to trust your stroke count, guys. You have to remember what your stroke count is. And we go over it all the time, at least once every couple of months.
Yeah,
now she's hugging this side, so she's circle swimming. So instead of swimming 50 yards, now she's swimming 55 yards. This girl's
swimming
right on top.
She's I think, that was 100 back.
Yeah, it was 100 back. We gotta trust your stroke count, guys. Right down the center of the line here looks really, really good. I like it. And then she's just thinking too much about her stroke count.
Because where her feet are hitting, you can see it when she comes off. You can see the water already coming out when she kicks from her butterfly kicks. And
that means that she's too close to the wall, right?
Yeah. It means like her feet are hitting like too low, so she's just popping right back up. You might hit middle, so you go straight out.
She also got to get her feet over the top of her body faster on her turn.
Yeah.
But the main thing here is that even though she's really out in front, she looks good.
Yeah.
She could be so much faster if she would just put her arms in the water, her hands in the water at her shoulder width. She wouldn't have to swim any faster. If she just puts her hand in the right spot, she won't wiggle and she'll be in streamline, and just by default, she's going to swim faster.
Yeah, her head's also pretty far up, so her hips look like they're sinking when she comes like right off the wall.
Mm-hmm. Not bad, though. I mean, she sat on her back the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's watch this video next. There's my ridiculous face. Hey, want to see my nice family picture? Oh, you can't see it. Anyway. Sorry. Okay, so this is the championship college meet that Albright went to. This is the girls' 100 backstroke. All right, Ken, so talk to us about what we're going to be seeing here now, because these are the girls who are really fast.
Hopefully, we actually see some good starts.
They're fast. What are they putting in the water?
They're putting in the ledge things I love them.
We had one in Albright, but it disappeared.
You see the girls after taking it out because I guess you can't have them in the flip.
No. And then what are they used for?
So when you do your backstroke, you put your feet on them, and it helps you not flip.
Right, because you can't put your toes in the gutter, right?
Yeah, if you put your toes in the gutter, you get confused. And that pool doesn't really have a gutter right there. I think the gutter right there is blocked.
Yeah, we used to have flush deck pools, which were terrible. So can you adjust those feet things to your liking, or they're all the same?
The ledge or
the ledge?
The ledge kind of, when you put it in, it kind of already has how it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Unless I think if you put the other hook, you can adjust it. But if you only have one hook, you pretty much have it how it should be.
See, back in my day when we were swimming, we didn't have all this high-tech suits and stuff. I had to wear a paper suit, which was ridiculously small. Shaved the whole body down, which was disgusting. We didn't have any of this good stuff that you guys use.
My suit's 3 sizes too small.
You didn't have ledges to use. High-tech silicone caps. Are they going to dive in the water? What are they doing?
I don't even know. I was sat here for like a couple minutes when I was waiting for you.
Oh my
it
God.
took forever. I don't know. It takes them forever because most of the time they're in the back announcing who got what. There we go.
Yeah. All right, Ken. So take us through this whole race. What are they doing and all that?
So the rafts are checking where your feet are. They always do that. Only one girl had her butt out of the water, and it was way too high.
I saw that.
And everyone else was so low in the water, where their feet just dragged. You can tell. I don't like Connor's ankle. Their ankle from last year was better.
Oh, look, they all go their underwater butterfly kicks past the flags, which is so, so important. Yeah. And one more thing. I don't want to cut you off, Ken, but I'm going to. See how they go past the flags again? Well, this one didn't. That's why she's losing. Anyway, they're not changing their stroke rate, and they're not changing how their stroke looks anywhere throughout the whole race. So they're trusting their stroke count. When they see the flags, they don't start looking behind them and saying, oh, where am I? They know exactly where they are in the pool, and they count into the wall, and they go out of the wall without any difference in their strokes.
That one girl is hugging that lane line, and it's bothering me. She has a blue cap, and when she's coming back, you literally see her like on top of the lane line. You want to be in the middle the whole race.
Which girl? The girl in these lanes here or out further?
In
here?
lane 2.
Right here?
Yeah, watch her. Watch how close she is to the lane line.
Look at this lane here did well. Their turns look fast. They go past the flags, except for this one.
Except for 2, actually.
Yeah.
There's one girl in the far lane who I don't think trusts her stroke count because what it looks like when she flipped, that she pretty much like hit the wall right at.
Their stroke rates are fast also.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to have a fast stroke rate, but you also want to have a good pick.
So, and I hate
that dip.
Dip.
I can't look at that.
I don't understand why coaches want them to do that dip. I get it.
I think the girl in the far lane didn't dip, and I think she beat her.
It's good for the butterfly kick, but we all know that it takes you longer. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through one more race.
Woo.
I'm going to try to find the men's 100 backstroke. Actually, no, it's going to be too far away, the 200 backstroke. This is probably the event just before it.
Do they only have one heat of girls?
They had a couple heats. This is another one too, and looks like the majority. Well, no, the majority of them are pretty much where they need to be. Their stroke rates don't change. Their flip turns look pretty good.
And that one was way too close to the lane.
Mm-hmm.
Not to lane, to the wall. Lane
Is this
3.
the same race?
That one's neck and neck. That one's more, they're all together than the last one was.
Yeah. All right, Ken. So while this race is going on, let's talk about proper backstroke technique.
So, we'll start with the start.
All right,
What you want your start to look like, you want your butt to be like this much out of the water. So then when you go, your feet don't drag. And you have a nice arch.
So these two look pretty good, right? This one looks a little bit better.
Those two actually look really good. The other ones just look like they're sitting in the water.
What's the importance? You can probably answer this because you're a good backstroker. Why is this girl's head all the way out? Is there a difference?
I like her head better because what happens is if you're like this, that takes so long to throw yourself back. Or if you're like this, you instantly can just go back.
Does she look more like her?
I usually do, yeah.
Yeah, you can see the difference. She doesn't look very comfortable here. This one looks pretty comfortable. She looks really comfortable.
That's what I've noticed with like kind of staying back is I feel more comfortable than being like crouched.
Yeah. Everybody's got their hips out of the water though.
I don't think lane 1 did.
Yeah, how do you see lane 1? This guy's big head is in the way.
That's why I said I don't think she did.
Oh. See,
but a good couple of their feet drag.
Every
3.
one of their feet drag.
Look at lane 3 and how bad her legs are still in the water.
Yeah. I mean, that's even with the ledges, it's terrible.
I can get pretty good ones.
Every one of their feet. Well,
I like lane 2's start. I think that was my favorite start.
They go out about halfway, using their hips to kick, keeping their feet together. Wish we could zoom in on this. It'd be nice.
And that's what I wish you could do. I was trying to do it on my phone.
And we can't tell if their hands are hitting the water at shoulder width, but they should be.
Yeah, they always should be. You want to have your head nice and back, because lane 2 looks like your hips are falling underwater.
Yeah, that's important. The more streamlined everybody's in when they do any stroke, the faster they're going to go. Most importantly with breaststroke. We're going to do a breaststroke video next week. We have a really good breaststroker coming up. Kenzie's going to do breaststroke for us. Now, I know.
I cannot.
But the breaststroker that we have is really fast, and we're going to spend time talking about breaststroke and why it's super, super important to stay in streamline, especially in breaststroke. Look at all these officials. My God.
No, those are timers.
Oh, those are timers? Sorry.
Officials are in white.
Sorry, makes me look bad. Well, anyways, those are their times.
And you can imagine if some of them would have started a little bit better, their times would have been faster.
Yeah. All right, you want to watch? Let's go back to the men's. There's no time on this and how much time we've spent. Is there? No. Is this the men's? Yeah. Event 21. All right, here we go.
I don't think the boys will use ledge. I know some of them, I think, do.
The men don't need the ledge. Ooh.
I think they do. They probably will when I see them.
I think they do too. I used the ledge when the new coach brought it in, and I liked it.
But that one boy just like fell for his.
So I'm gonna pause it when we watch them come up.
Okay.
Oh, look at these two guys coming up now. But see, he's got his head pushed all the way forward, like you said. So if he had his hips up and his head like this guy,
yeah,
like this one here, maybe he looks good, right?
His looks nice. The far lane, he looks like he's way too high out of the water.
This one?
Same with the other one too. They look like they're so like out.
So who looks the best?
I'm gonna say lane 2's look the best so far.
That's what I thought. All right, so we're gonna. Ooh! Oh, look at how slow he is.
That's what I'm saying. Like being like this, like hunched in, you're so slow because you're taking so much time to go backwards. Whereas lane 2,
yeah,
lane 2 and 3 are both like up straight, so they went faster.
These are the two you picked also. Look at, they're out in front already.
I like 2s. I don't like 3. Three's butt starting to splash into the water.
Yeah, you're right. I like 2s. Well, you picked
I
2
like
and 3.
3. 4 is like so far behind now at that point.
Now he's got to do a lot of catch-up work. So even if he wins, if he had a much better start, he should come to Tier 1 and coach with you. Or you can coach him. Look at how he barely comes up past the flags. He could be so much out further if his start looked better.
Because his start screwed him at that point. Oh, he's starting to beat the one with the good start.
Yeah, he is pretty fast. I don't know who that is, but he's pretty fast.
He has a good, I think what it is, he's trusting his stroke count, where what looks like lane 2 isn't.
Lane 2.
Because when he came in, he looked like he hesitated to turn onto his stomach.
Looks like everybody's right down the center of the lane, too.
Yeah. Hey, lane 2 dipped. Everyone but lane 2 didn't dip.
All right, you want to go through one more?
Sure. This is the boys playing in the ledges. Oh, look, they play in the ledge.
There's not very many people there.
It cannot hold a lot of people. Because a lot of the teams are sitting in the stands.
Well, if I could find a piece of property somewhere, that's all I need.
Because in different districts, it's so packed in there that it's so bad. Because you have teens in the stands, you have parents in the stands.
Oh my God, it takes them forever to get into the water.
Because I also think they're saying the kid's name.
Yeah, they are, but...
And that tends to take like 30 hours. They should be saying it as the last race is finishing up.
All right, Ken, so you're going to commentate this whole entire race. Putting you right on the spot, sister.
They're taking too long, is for sure. Dude, this is taking longer than the girls did.
Yeah, they really are. Oh, they're getting psyched up. Notice how no one's looking around either, guys. They're all focusing on what they need to do. They're not talking to their friends. They're totally focused on the race that they're going to do. No one's saying anything. They're stretching. They're bouncing around.
I have to talk to someone before I go up, or my nerves get the best of me, and I feel like
Really?
they're up.
All right, so let's pick out who's got the best one.
Okay. You see the ref looking at everyone.
Yeah.
What is that one kid doing? He's like bouncing. I don't like any of them.
You don't like any of them? Well, this guy's got his head back.
Yeah, but his butt's too far in the water.
So you don't feel that if you can put your head forward like this, you get to throw it back on your start?
I don't like it. It takes you too long. Like, I've learned that. Like, just being like hunched over so much, you're taking so long to throw yourself back for someone who's up isn't taking that long.
Yeah, really, you're right. I mean, the ones who have their heads further back towards the pool do better. So far, this guy looks good.
His is nice. His butt's too far in the water next to
This guy's...
Oh, that one's good. That's nice.
I think it's too high.
It's way too deep.
He's going to go deep. Well, let's see what happens.
I just know he's going to go really deep. Oh, of course, it zooms out before we can tell. He didn't go that deep.
Look at his stroke rate. He doesn't slow down at all into the wall. Ooh. He's moving.
But he doesn't have a great underwater.
And the other guy's beating him.
They're catching up to him on those underwaters.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing how one little thing can slow you down? His stroke rate is so fast, but yet he can't catch these two because of his underwaters.
That's what you always want to work on those. If you don't have a good underwater, kind of screwed because a lot of the race is underwater.
No.
Your fastest place is off when you start a race and during your turns. And those are the fastest points in your races.
Starts and turns.
So if you don't have a good off the wall,
Oh, here's Albright. Oh, here's Giuliano. That's Chris Giuliano. Yeah, 51. It's not bad. Pretty good. I like it.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's going to be the end of the video.
Woo.
Because I don't know where the 200s are. The 200 backstroke is way down the line. I think it's in a completely other video. But anyway, so we went over what we look like at, I think that girl's 13 or something. Can you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's our dryer going off. And then we watched these guys do it. So
College kids.
yeah, that's pretty much.
No one videotapes high school.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, so if anybody has any videos that they want me to go through, definitely send them over to me. It's important, especially since everybody's home and we're not using the pool, because I want to be at the pool. I know Kenzie wants to be at the pool too.
I'd rather be at the pool right now.
I'd rather be at the pool too right now.
I'm so bored.
You can always practice your breathing in the bathtub. Or
Yeah.
I tell everybody to practice their breathing doing the alphabet. Say as many alphabets as you can with one breath. And then the next day, try to get to the same amount of alphabets. Go through maybe like 5 or 6 alphabets with one breath. And then the next day, if you get to letter, I don't know, B on your first day, get to letter C or D on the next day, and then you're a little bit better. And then by the time you get into the pool, whenever we're allowed back into the pool, you'll have all that breathing down and you won't have lost anything. Right?
I make Rachel mad.
Right?
So I can't.
Start pointing like that. What do you mean you make Rachel mad?
Because I never come up when I should. Because I go longer.
Yeah, that is very true. All right, so Ken, since you've used Zoom before, how do we turn this off?
At the bottom. Oh wait, how you turn off your? You have to turn off your screen recording.
Oh, bye. Wave.